Hey, how's it going everyone? I have another new product to review today for you. This belt was sent to me by the amazing people over at Crescent Belt Manufacturers. Huge thank you to them for sending me this out for review. Now, Crescent Belt Manufacturers, they're located in Louisiana and make handcrafted belts made out of various different materials. Now, the most basic and standard option is you can get a calf belt, which is typically what most belts are made out of. They also have alligator, buffalo, hornback alligator, and ostrich belts. Now the one that they sent me is their brown Asian water buffalo belt. And they have a couple of different varieties that you can pick from. You can get either black, brown, which I have here, burgundy, or cognac. And on their website you also get a couple different options with the belt buckle. You can get in either silver or gold, depending on your personal preference. Now this is a very stylish belt, perfect to class up your look. If you're going for a night out in the town, or if you're going to a special event. If you want to dress classy, I definitely recommend getting this belt. Now the one unique thing about the Crescent belts versus other standard ones is the fact that most belts, they have little fillers in between the top layer and the bottom layer, making them very flexible, but also prone to bending and breaking. Whereas Crescent belts, it's only the top layer and the bottom layer, so since they're fused together, it creates a more rigid but pliable structure. If you take a close look at the belt, you can see the different grain that you get, which is going to age very nicely over time, making your belt stand out from any other belt. Now up at the top where you connect the two ends, most of the time these little loops here are stationary, but if you turn it over to the flip side, you'll see it's actually buckled down. So these are interchangeable depending on if they were to break. You can replace them very easily. So that way you can swap them out for different color options or different styles. So now let me go ahead and put this on real quick and I'll show you exactly what it looks like. And one important thing to note is on their page, they guarantee that their belts should last anywhere from 15 to 20 years with normal daily use. And one way to increase the chances of that happening is when you're putting the buckle on, instead of when you put it through the buckle, and normally most of the time you would try to bend it back, just hold the bottom part straight and use the buckle to adjust it to the desired length. Okay everyone, I'm back. So this is what the belt's going to look like on. As you can see, it creates a very nice fit that's form-fitting, but not too tight. And I also like how the belt feels really lightweight, so that way it doesn't create too much bulk when you're sitting down or standing up for long periods of time. I just want to show you guys a quick comparison from a standard belt to a Crescent belt. If you look at the standard belt, you'll see that it's all puffed out. This is because of the multiple layers that they use in between. Whereas you'll see the Crescent belt is much thinner because it's only 2 layers. You have the buffalo leather infused to the bottom, making the belt last a lot longer. And that was my quick look at the Crescent belt, Water Asian buffalo belt. Once again, huge shout out to Crescent Belt Manufacturers for sending me out for review. If you want to pick one of these up, I'll leave a link in the description down below. They currently retail for $145 on their website, which isn't a bad deal since you're getting it handcrafted right in the United States, and especially for the durability of the belt itself. It's definitely worth taking a look at. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more future videos like this. And as always, thanks so much for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.